you do good metal work and woodwork, but I'm gonna have you do the metal work on this one and I'm gonna do the wood. I want you to build me a base. Basically, it's gonna be 22 inches tall. It's gonna be 1 1/4 angle iron frame. And this is gonna sit on that one. And then below it, we'll have another shelf, same dimension. That'll be the base for it. Real simple.
Yeah.
You know, easy to make. The bottom is gonna be 18.5. So that's the inside measurements for your angle iron.
Great.
All right, so you got, and then you go all the way out.
Wonderful.
Okay, I need ×2. I need 2 of those. Once you get both those done, then we'll cut the legs. I'll give you the measurements for the legs.
Great.
We'll just assemble.
Sure.
Right? So this board right here will sit in the top, and then we'll do another one where another board will sit in the bottom.
Sounds good.
All right.
Great.
This is 1/8 inch steel. Cool. So that means I'm going to cut this to 18 3/4 plus 1/4 inch longer, 1/8 inch times 2. So I need to cut this at 19 inches.
Right now I got 7 of the 8 pieces cut, just doing the last final cut on this, and then I have to put some notches in these smaller side pieces, and then weld them all up together, and it should be quick and easy.
Awesome, dude.
Yeah.
It's looking good. It's looking good. Now we just got to put the shelf in.
Yeah.
And,
bring that leg back in a little bit with that shelf.
Yeah, it'll spring. I want them 6 inches from the bottom up to the, or from the 6 inches from the top down.
6 inches from the top down.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
yeah,
if
no
you
problem.
want, I can help you clamp it up.
Sure. Just lift this up. Should be able to slide that end in and then just drop it down on. Yeah. Then we'll just clamp those in.
You know what we could do just to make it real easy? We get us 6 inch
Blocks.
or here's 2 for you.
Wonderful.
2 for me.
All right.
Just set them in the corner.
Set them right in there. Then just clamp these legs in.
By the time you're done, we'll be ready to set it in.
Perfect. So angle iron is nice and useful for legs, but what we don't like is this small profile here, because that kind of sometimes will like dig. If someone has on like hardwood flooring or something, we don't want that to dig into their floors. So I just cut up some little oversized pads here. So those are just gonna sit right there with a 1/4 inch overlap. And then we're just gonna weld those on the inside, and then should be good to go. So. Ready to go.
All right, I finished the seed bin. It's ready to install. John has finished the metal base. So all we got left to do is we're gonna do a shelf and a back out of beadboard, and the base is gonna be a shiplap pine paneling. And this is the product that we've got. We're now stocking it here at Black Dog, and it's a perfect product for this particular job and any DIY project you guys got. So the plywood is just a substrate, so we have a good solid shelf to put it on, and it's a nailer as well. So we've cut it to perfect size. If you'll slide it in the end there, John.
Absolutely.
I mean, it looks kind of good like that right now, okay? Just kind of real simple, but it's just too new. We gotta face this thing to make it look kind of its age, and that's really what all this product is about. Is kind of emphasizing the old, but applying it to the new. Just give me a measurement, John.
18 1/4.
On this particular one, we're not going to cut the shiplap off because I don't need to, because it'll be hiding. But on the following one, we'll have to. The last one we put over here, we'll have to. And the reason we're doing it this way is we want to lap on from the top of the shiplap, not from the bottom, because once you put it down, it's hard to get that groove underneath.
So we've set this to exactly the length that we're going to need for all of our fumigated pine board. So hopefully now we can just run the material down there, chop it, and then all of them should just come out the exact right size.
On the end, what we got to do, we've run out. Obviously, I can't get a piece in there because it's too wide. What we're going to do is just measure to the back side of the shiplap, and we got 1 7/8. So we're going to rip it down from this edge 1 7/8. I'm going to cut it a little bit fat. That means to cut it with a little extra on it. That way, I can just kind of fine tune it with a sand. Cut a little bit off of it. Perfect. It really looks a lot better when there's a lot of wood together. You know, one piece is kind of, it's pretty, but you know, once you put it all together, it really kind of comes in. And I love this fume pine. I mean, you can use it on any DIY project you got. You can do a feature wall, you can do a backsplash, whatever. You just can't use it for flooring. It's not flooring. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to do the back with the beadboard. So the first piece, this is the double beadboard. This came from one of the jobs that we did on the show, and it's got a really nice patina to it. You know, so it's going to go well with our seed bin. Yeah, the process is basically the same as the shelf. We're going to cut this one to length, and this will be my first one. Everything else will come off of that one. All right, normally I'd have zero clearance here, but I'm gonna leave a little bit of space because we're gonna take this back out and the base out when we start this or to finish this. But what I'm gonna show you here, this is a little kind of a funky trick, is there's holes in this product. So you'll see the back, which is you really don't wanna see. So I'm just gonna kind of mark an area that the holes are on. So just get you a piece of cardboard or paper or wood, and just do a little quick shot. That's not heavy at all.
I picked that up expecting that to be a bit of a chore.
There you go. Wow, that is beautiful. I love that pine. It just really sets it off because it's got dark wood.
It really does.
And that beadboard.
I think that was the right call, having that beadboard.
Have it look like it's the same piece. I mean, it almost looks original. But that fume pine, that's beautiful.
I like that a lot.
I'm warming up to it. I haven't seen it in its environment now, and I like it as much as the barnwood.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, all we got to do now is take it apart, take it over to finish. I'll do some whitewashing on here. You can finish the metal work.
Yeah.
And then we'll go from there.
Sounds good.
Good job, man.
Great. You too.